I'm Elizabeth Hasselbeck. If you're like me, you probably don't have a lot of free time to exercise and keep yourself in shape. For me, the answer is the Ab Glider from Proform. I can't tell you how much I love this amazing machine. It's a great fat-burning cardio workout too, and it's fun.
Unlike other ab machines, the Ab Glider combines circular and crunch motions for a fast, fun workout of your entire midsection. You engage more muscles, get a better cardio workout, and burn twice the calories of other ab machines.
I went from an 11 to a size 4. 20 inches total. It's really easy and it's fun.
With this offer, you'll get an onboard workout computer, Elizabeth's 3-minute rapid results DVD, and her amazing abs instructional DVD, plus her amazing abs eating guide, a $159 value, free. Try the Ab Glider now for 30 days, risk-free for as little as $14.95. If you're not totally satisfied, you can return it for a full refund.
You can't find a better way to get better abs at a better price, and getting started is easy. Just call or go online to proform.com.
Hi, my name's Bill Haddon. I'm from Blackfoot, Idaho, and this is my 33 Dodge Coupe.
Some of our Idaho car enthusiasts well represented.
Yeah, this is a 33 Dodge Coupe from Bill Haddon of Blackfoot, Idaho. I remember this car from 20 years ago. Club member Chris Dobson picked this because it was a nice looking car, a good ride, and great owner. He drives this thing all over the place.
Hi, my name is Pete Peterson. I'm from Providence, Utah. This is my 61 Chevy Impala SS.
There's a nice looking Impala.
This is a great 61 Chevrolet Impala, owned by Pete and Roxy Peterson from Providence, Utah. President of the Rocky Mountain Rebels, Jay Anderson, picked this car. He thought the interior was impressive, and the owners are very friendly and informative. It's a rare find, and it's driven daily.
Owned by some locals out of Providence.
Hi, we're Mike and Linda Jones. We're from Wellsville, Utah. This is our 65 Ford Camper Special.
Here's another local vehicle.
This is Mike Jones from Wellsville, Utah, in his dark blue 65 Ford F-250. Club member Kelly Zellis picked this because it's a very clean, all original, and everything is done right, and nice chrome.
Seen a few trucks this year. Does it seem to go back and forth by how many trucks you see, or does it matter?
There are a lot of trucks here, and trucks are really gaining a lot of momentum in the hot rod areas.
Hi, my name is Glenn Bertoya. I'm from Cranbrook, British Columbia, Canada, and this is my 1967 Pontiac Beaumont.
A lot of people came a long way for the show this year. This one's from Canada.
This is a 67 Pontiac Beaumont, which is kind of like a Chevelle, but up in Canada they call it the Beaumont. Owned by Glenn and Stacy Bertola from Cranbrook, Canada, British Columbia. Club member Dave Viterna picked this after seeing an article about the show in a magazine. They came down from Canada to check it out. This car is nice in every way and has 275 horse, 327 engine, auto trans, and bucket seats. A real classic of a car, Canadian style, eh?
Hi, my name is Marco Lynn. I'm from Roy, Utah. This is my 64 Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
Oh, now we're getting high class with the caddies, huh?
Yeah, we're getting into the luxury class here now. Mark Olin of Roy, Utah brought his 64 Cadillac Coupe down to the cruise in. Phil Rutledge liked this because of the clean, straight lines, the great color, and their awesome front grille. All around classy car.
Hi, my name is Ken. I'm from Grand Junction, Colorado, and this is my 1965 Corvette convertible.
Another sweet vet.
This is great. Brooke Creasy likes it as well. She picked this 65 Corvette Stingray owned by Ken Bobbitt from Grand Junction, Colorado. She likes the color and the Corvette styling, and its nice interior matches the car.
Gotta work hard to keep that white interior clean too.
Hi, my name's Jeff Peterson from Farmington, New Mexico, and this is my 1949 Mercury Coupe.
They come from all over this year. This is a car out of New Mexico.
From way down south of New Mexico, Jeff Peterson drove it up. His 1948 Merc Coupe. Sponsor Dave Kindig from Kindig Design. Likes the contrast between the interior and exterior, and it's perfect that way. The car is very clean with white walls, definitely old school. That's cool and immaculately done.
Hello, my name is John Mormon. I'm from Perry, Iowa, and this is my 1928 Buick.
Well, staying out of the state, here's folks all the way from Iowa.
Well, they drove that 28 Buick Club Coupe all the way from Iowa. It's John and Linda Mormax from Perry, Iowa, and a club from the other side of the country, from San Diego, the Over the Hill gang picked this one. This unique vehicle has been owned by John and Linda for more than 20 years. This is a true driven street rod.
Hi, my name is Terry Richards. I'm from Meridian, Idaho, and this is my 1954 Buick Skylark convertible.
Just when you think you've seen it all, you see a color like this one.
Yeah, this mist green is gorgeous on this 54 Buick Skylark, which is a very rare car. Terry Richards from Meridian, Iowa drove this down. And club member Dan Stoll picked it because it is rare, because there's only 100 of those left. All original, including the paint color. Absolutely flawless. The details are perfect.
Including the paint color.
His buddy Ron Helser said he couldn't pick a Buick, so guess what he did?
Pick one anyway. Don't tell him what to do.
My name is Fred Davis. I'm from Redland, Oregon, about 25 miles out of Portland, Oregon, and this is my 32 Ford Roadster pickup.
Flames on the front of this one that came down from the coast.
You gotta love flames on anything street rod. This 1932 Ford Roadster pickup is owned by Fred Davis from Oregon City, Oregon. Ron member Club Davis likes this car because of the color, the flames, the stance, and the big block plower. It is really cool.
Hi, my name is Ron Crown. I'm from West Jordan, Utah, and this is my 58 Corvette.
Here's another tough Corvette. Look at this.
All right, I love purple. This 58 Corvette, owned by Ron Croon from West Jordan. The photographers for around the show, thanks to Frank, love this because there's a lot of history with the car and it gets driven everywhere.
Hi, my name is Doug Case, and this is my wife Tony. We're from Staples, Minnesota, and this is our 1964 Chevelle convertible.
Here's another vehicle from a long way away, Staples, Minnesota to be precise.
That is a ways to go for the cruise in. Hope they made it with the top down all the way in their 64 Malibu convertible. Doug and Tony Case from Staples, Minnesota. And Jeff Jordan likes it because Minnesota is cool and so is the car.
Minnesota.
Hi, my name is John Brakatic from Motley, Minnesota, and this is my 1967 Chevy pickup.
Another pickup. This one's running a little lower to the ground.
Yeah, this is a nice custom 67 Chevy pickup owned by John Penguin Brikacek from Motley, Minnesota. Shane from Thunder Mountain Outfitters picked this because it has great paint, 390 horse, 3 Chevy engine, 350 turbo. He's from the Minnesota Vagabonds Club. He said came a long way to this great show and will come back next year.
Steve Kleber, Boise, Idaho, 32 Ford Roadster.
The 30s are popular this year.
They are. 32 Fords are always popular. And this one is owned by Steve Clayberg of Boise, Idaho. The Steel Cruising Car Club picked this because of the two distinguished gentlemen drove this Roadster from Boise with no top through the rain, sleet, and wind to get here. That's got to be a wild ride.
Air conditioned and
My name is Lyle Bird. I'm from Logan, Utah, and I have a 1965 Mustang.
Oh, another one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love classic Mustangs as well. The 65 Mustang is owned by Lyle Burt from Logan, Utah. Club member Sherry Harrison picked this car and said that he was on vacation in Texas and saw this car at a dealership. He turned around and bought it in 1965. He's the only owner of the car, and it has 300 miles and has gone through 5 teenage drivers.
Hi, Tom Hogan, Soda Springs, Idaho, and this is my 3-window 32 coupe.
Another 32 Ford.
Soda Springs, Idaho.
This is a great firecracker red 32 Ford owned by Thomas Hogan from Soda Springs, Idaho. Good friend of mine. Club member Jake Creasy picked this car because he likes the color and the flames on the running boards. He also loves the interior. Well done and very nice. He drives this car everywhere.
That's an eye-catching color too, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
And it was only out for like a month.
Hi, my name is Brad Ott. I'm from Colville, Utah. This is my 1941 Willys.
A Willys coupe out of Colville.
This is an awesome flamed and silver 41 Willys coupe owned by Brad and Leanne Ott from Colville, Utah. This was picked by Wasatch Chevy member Bob Laird and Carl Piper. They love the outlaw body chassis, 9/8 trigger end with air ride, and love the flames on the car. It has a big 502 cubic inch engine.
Hi, I'm Jim Davenport from Orem, Utah, and this is my 1935 Chevy 2-door sedan.
Another classy looking Chevy.
And here's that other candy apple brandy color coming out. That's 35 Chevy sedan owned by Jim Davenport from Orem, Utah. The Colorado Cruisers Club picked this because they call it beautiful. He built it and he drives it. Attention to detail, top 2 inches, fully customized, refab the cowl, running boards, back window and fenders. All leather interior with disc brakes. It is a looker.
Hi, my name is Mark Landreth. I'm from North Ogden, Utah, and this is my 37 Ford Coupe.
This one out of Ogden.
This is a gorgeous red 37 Ford Coupe owned by Mark and Ruth Landriel from Ogden, Utah. Richard Bird, his artist here at the Cruise Inn, picked this because of the beautiful color, the immaculate interior, and he loves the subtle, simple flames, not just the car, but the history and stories behind it.
Hi, I'm Bob Hardy. I'm from Hyde Park, Utah, and this is my 1972 F100.
Oh, I grew up driving trucks like this around the fields, and it looks like maybe the sheriff did too, huh?
Yeah, Sheriff Lynn Nelson picked this because this beautiful truck, his dad used to have one, and he learned to drive in it. It's a green and white 72 Ford F100 owned by Bob and Stephanie Hardy from Hyde Park, Utah.
Stephanie Hardy out of Hyde Park.
Lynn loves it because it brings back the memories.
If I would have known I could have put it in the car show, I would have taken better care of the one we drove around the fields.
You'd have to beat the dents out of it and get the hay from the back out of there too.
That doesn't make it a classic automatically?
Well, the dents I guess add a lot of character to it.